they lost the game. They finally lost the series. Their confidence looked a little bit shaken. And when you read the interviews, I mean, they give this Sentinels team a lot of respect. Oh dear, we've missed a pistol round, Dan. Can you even believe this?
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Sometimes it be like that, Sean.
Yes.
We missed a pistol, but that's fine because we're mostly interested in the gun rounds. So we'll get one more pistol round out of Sentinels, who seem to have come off on the back foot. And as Sean was setting it up, FaZe, it seems like one of the win conditions is really getting off to kind of a good start, maybe getting that monkey off of their back in that sense, and getting the confidence rolling in early. And this is a great opportunity for FaZe to do that. Of course, this is FaZe versus Sentinels, grand finals of the North American Masters Valorant tournament here. And it's a best-of-5 showdown between these two titans of the game. And we're going to start off seeing FaZe looking like they're ahead. They've got the SMGs, the Spectres are out, and all they have to worry about is a few Sheriffs.
I mean, Tenz has this Marshall, and after the update, kind of bangs, then. Kind of bangs. And in Tenz hands, I mean, I'm sitting down. I'm ready to watch the show.
Strapped in, ready to go. SicK is also, he's going to see the updraft, or at least hear it, and FaZe will be able to steal away that ultimate orb, which is going to be nice. Corey working on the showstopper, drone through B main to get that info, because right now we've got a very defensive Sentinels, and FaZe, they want to figure it out.
Yeah, Baby Bay is pushing the issue really early into this game. This is way aggressive for a second eco round.
It is quite scary, and oh, a couple of shots rattled off there. FaZe must be cautious. Corey is finding the back way, but Baby Bay got a quite good elevation here, so they can kind of double peek this. Almost a bait.
They're not
Let's see if it works out for them. Here comes the first swing, and if all these three players want to swing at the same time, there's that Marshall from Tenz at distance. We'll catch some damage onto Baby Bay and Corey.
Dan,
they're both low.
They have nothing. They have nothing, and we're 30 seconds left in the round. FaZe's pressure, and then they backed off passively.
30 seconds
This is
left.
so amazing from FaZe.
Sentinels of 20 seconds. They're gonna have to go through Baby Bay. Corey, and of course, Marved is around the corner by Tree as well. There goes the first kill, but it's in favor of Baby Bay, and they can't get through the choke point here. It's looking very hard for Sentinels, and the follow-ups are good from FaZe so far. Holding on to things, not allowing a single player through the front door of the A site, and that's going to lock it down. It's actually amazing, Sean, to see how much Sentinels slowed the pace down. I think that just tells us a lot about how these two teams view each other.
Yeah, that's scary. That's really scary if you're a Sentinels fan right there. FaZe's aggression is paying off early into this grand finals, Dan. I am smiling ear to ear because that means we're going to have a great matchup right now. If Sentinels look scared like that, though, oh no, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous because FaZe is just asserting dominance earlier.
First gun round, though, although it is a bonus for FaZe to survive. There's a flawless round just previously. Baby Bay did collect the Marshall, I believe, dropped by Tenz. So that's going to be interesting to keep an eye on. And it looks like a big pressure, fast push towards the B site. I think, okay, the drone's going to be coming through. It should be able to spot at least one or two players.
Ooh, that's
lots of info here.
I believe that's the ult for SicK, and he's going to immediately run it back into the B site, Dan.
Straight through the Nano Swarm, it'll get taken down. He's created some space for his teammates. Pack able with the Nano Swarm to take down SicK, so they're not able, Sentinels, to gain the ground that they're looking for towards the site. Still a defense here on the site itself, and it's looking quite desperate. Looks like SacK's going to go draw some fire there. And with all of that said, a couple kills will go the way of dapr, which does create an opportunity here for Sentinels. They've got 50 seconds, but they don't have spike control. It is down on the sidewalk there into the B site, and FaZe, they know it. All they have to do is just guard this position, and they're good to go.
Yeah, if you look at that, they've even picked up a couple guns in the process. Oh, this is a scary situation, losing the bonus round potentially for Sentinels, but 2 versus 3, this is still very winnable for the Sentinel squad.
Last player standing.
Using the first pick, and there we go. The dash shenanigans from Baby Bay to finish off ShahZaM in style, and that's what we're looking for from Baby Bay. Is style, just flair.
Oh my God, the man is the chiseled jawline, the Chad play, getting the frag and dashing aggressively for the second kill. Not dashing away into safety. No, he's dashing onto ShahZaM's screen in this scenario. Holy cow, that's... You just cracked him! Oh.
It is. Maybe they're right. They just know things we don't. Pistols again for Sentinels. Sheriffs are out.
This is where Marv tries to get activated. He's going to peek off Cat here, trying to find himself an entry into this game.
Good info, and not giving full respect, I think, to Sentinels for peeking openly in catwalk like this.
I know exactly.
And that is important. Baby Bay has also now made his way to catwalk. They want to push mid. And they've already lost the player.
Wow,
Spike's getting
feed,
planted.
Spike planted.
And this is quite scary. This is a retake scenario now coming in for FAZE, and you've got Tenz with the lurk here on the back, up mid.
Ooh.
If nobody spots for this, it is Tenz after all. He is looking very lethal from this position. Looking for that perfect timing, finds the one. There's the dash, looking for the second as well. The cloudburst, the pressure's coming through. The spray's good for Baby Bay, and now it's just going to be 2 players left for FAZE for this retake. Out comes the Sheriff again. Tenz is showing that he has that flare as well. And now it's just about hunting down the last player, and SicK is going to get it for the Thrifty.
Let's go, Dan! The jet battle, it's so real right now between Tenz and Baby Bay. This is so hype. Tenz on the flank, dashes to cut space, and gets vision. Keep in mind, guys, you keep that vision throughout the dash. So Tenz sees Baby Bay crossing across, CT spawn right there. Peeks out and takes out 2 more. The lurk coming out of Tenz has so much impact. Oh, but FaZe has tons of money. Tons and tons of money. And Baby is going to be opping off Cat. These guys top mid. They could be running into him here.
There goes the boombots. Drone back from Sentinels to A main to see if there's a setup there. Corey does give up the space. Lots of steps heard by Corey, so they understand FaZe that Sentinels have at least a few players towards A main right now. Baby with that vision from catwalk with that operator, looking to see if there's anything going on there, and Corey's gonna find one through the dark cover. That's a huge early win. Pulls out the rocket. There's no messing around from Corey, and he's gonna retake A main with the showstopper. It doesn't get kills, but it's a minute left, and Sentinels have lost control of A main.
Yeah, and he got the dash out of Tenz. Tenz had to dash away to live on the showstopper. That's an important thing to keep in mind here, because Tenz has no get out of jail free card anymore.
All this time as well, Sean, Baby Bay was holding on to mid. So right now, FaZe, you can see the rotation from them. They've got a great read as to what's happening on the map. As we start to see Sentinels drift towards that B attack into B main, we have position now for Raucus on the site. He's there to help Zach as well. This is going to be a tough one. The Sentinels are against the time, and that Nanoswarm is going to split them up. And as you say, no dash past that Nanoswarm to help the team. It's going to slow them down even more. And they've got 10 seconds to get the spike planted. As the defense backside, Raucus connects the first bullets. And it's just looking worse and worse here for Sentinels. They have to force the issue. There goes the paranoia. Raucus and Zach at the back of the site, doing the damage for another flawless. Right now, FaZe are looking incredibly good.
Oh, they are looking fantastic. They are looking so good. Sentinels picking this as the first map in this series, finding themselves down 4-1 on the back foot. Whew, they were laughing all night at Dave Chappelle. They're not laughing right now, Dan. Nothing's funny about this performance.
I have to say, too, it's just talking about the showstopper. There's so many showstoppers. You think, oh, it doesn't get a kill. It's whiffed. It's wasted. But the impact there was so huge of that showstopper, despite not getting any kills. I just love that they understand this dynamic of the game, this dimension of the game.
Yeah, we're gonna have some downtime here while Sentinels takes mid control. Looks like FaZe is gonna give it to him. I want to point out Zach's B holds have been phenomenal. That time SicK ulted is, oh my god, Baby updrafting over the dark cover spawn, taking him out. What? Takes out the star player Tenz. Oh, but I was saying Zachary's Molotov actually took out SicK's body after the run it back. It was insane. His B hold was phenomenal, and I think Sentinels is now scared of the B site after these 2 rounds.
Oh no, Sean, but they got a 2-man setup on Wine. They can play the bait here, and it's going to absolutely crush this.
This is
the spike
unbeatable.
is there as well.
This is an insane setup. And Marv just kills them both anyway.
TP out if he wants.
One enemy remaining.
He's just going to kill everybody. Marv! What is happening right now? Corey finally announces his presence, but it wasn't as though Marv didn't just basically win the round by himself. And that is a scary prospect. Right now, FaZe is all over the place. They're just a step ahead, Sean. In fact, they're a few steps ahead. having two players whine like that is just such a galaxy brain maneuver that I can't even fathom like what's going on.
Especially when the Omen sends his paranoia through the wall like that. Like, would you ever expect a second person to be there? No, there's no way anyone's clearing it after that. So even if Marv falls there, I promise you, Corey wins the round. FaZe is one step ahead in every round so far, and that's shocking because you would expect that to be Sentinels and FaZe to win these crazy scenarios. No. FaZe is actually outplaying Sentinels. Run it back.
You want to send it?
Though. SicK's gonna shut the door. Oh, Tenz.
Oh, no. Not a single kill there for FaZe. They look very close to taking down Tenz, as you say, but that's going to be the side there for Sentinels, just going for a very fast maneuver. Seems to be the change of pace that they needed, but they do have to hold this retake against FaZe. So the jump, but Baby somehow peeks one, gets it. Same though is set for Tenz. He's going to try to finish it off, but he's going to go down there and another chance here. Baby selecting the Phantom over the Operator now. Will get FaZe dropping the lockdown, but Zach doesn't have anybody else here to help him with this one. And you got to pick up another kill here. I don't even understand how they're getting so much damage done. Dropping down. What can he do here? The 1v1 against zombs, but not gonna happen. If that went their way, went FaZe's way, I would be very... I wouldn't be feeling good for Sentinels, let's put it that way. No. But at least Sentinels with that fast switch up are gonna find some success here, and they desperately needed it.
Yeah, dapr's hobbling around the site, looking like he sprained both of his ankles. He's so lucky zombs took out Zach in that one-on-one. Oh my goodness, that was so close. So close. But again, the Jets are finding crazy impact in the early parts of these rounds. Tenz dashing onto Jen, getting that frag on the A site player, updrafting into heaven. He's just being such a nuisance. But the same could be said for Baby Bay.
Yeah, working that mid angle, Baby Bay might be able to get a connection. There we go, he does find it. And his fullback's behind the dark cover. Had to use his dash though, but still.
High spawn.
For advantage for
Shaz has read it out.
Oh my goodness.
We've said in the past, Marv has been using this alt Dan so aggressively. ShahZaM, the in-game leader for Sentinels, super aware. He's now on the flank of Corey.
Corey's position though. I don't think he's ever expecting Corey to, because I think Corey was able to get past the trip and they had no idea. And so he's going to be able to trade that one back for FaZe. And now this mid-round looks really weird. We do have Sentinels in the A site. They're available to get that plant behind the generator. But players are dispersed all over the place. They're coming in through towards Tree. Rafters control is not there just yet. And Corey, you can see he was looking for the look.
So dapr has held this tiles flank the whole time. So dapr is aware that Corey must be A main right now. He is aware that that has to be the case, based on the fact that he's tiles. But he's not even in the play. This is a 2-on-4 in the site, Dan.
This is going to be very difficult here for Sentinels to try to hold this one without dapr's assistance. As you say, Corey's waiting for timing and A main to collapse onto this one to make it perfect for FaZe as they start to go for the retake efforts. Oh, pulling out the dark cover, not going to work out, unable to trade for his teammate, and everybody's going to get wiped out. And, oh, okay, they're not in time for the defuse. They just missed that by a hair, and the Red Bull clutch going the way of Sentinels, picking up that round. But, Sean, even though they pick up the rounds, they're not going to have really much money in the bank for the buy.
No, but that is the first slip-up we've seen from FaZe. I mean, this aggressive playstyle, it comes with its problems, right? It's very easy to make a lot of little mistakes and, you know, not play strategically in certain areas. But you can see the benefits. Marv ulting into spawn, even though he's caught by Shaz, you know, that makes him go all the way back to attacker spawn. And then Corey pushing all the way through A main, satcheling over a trip, playing so aggressive, catching ShahZaM off guard on the other side of the map. It's just unreal. It doesn't stop. He's just owning them, Dan.
Definitely. Got to be careful about these. And that's also what it's about for Baby Bay, instilling fear. He does get traded. And Tenz, the Jets are indeed creating so much impact. This time, though, it's Tenz who looks like he could make the difference, the round-winning difference. He's able to secure those entries. He's managed to get his team onto the site. But the climb coming in from zombs. Oh, nice lineups. Able to punish Tenz sitting on top of the gen. He's going to fall off and reposition. But we can't take anything for granted here. FaZe have been really strong in these retake scenarios. Brain goes down to try to clear some space around Hell. Look for the moment to strike. don't know if there's a recon available for a while, and working towards that tree position now where ShahZaM is by himself. So ShahZaM is important in this position. He goes down, he doesn't do any damage. Time is a really big problem here, and FAZE are going to have to force the issue into the site for this retake. Couple players left now as Corey takes down Tenz, but there's no time for it. The lineup for dappr's good. He sprays him down, and Sentinels once again on A finish the round, and they're coming back here 4-5.
Wow, I think even with those two amazing frags dapr just got, I don't know if FAZE would have even had time. Wow. But just, you can see how ShahZaM is struggling to kind of predict where people are going to be. The prior retake, the door was shut on dapr. They all go through heaven. This time around, the door is shut. ShahZaM stuck on cat. And all the FAZE guys are about to come back. They're all coming back to the door at that point. So you can see they're just switching it up. And they're ahead of Sentinels. But now they're failing at these late rounds.
Cage triggered.
A lot of presence through tiles here coming in from Sentinels. Maybe looking for a fast mid play. At least take down the nano, or rather the alarm bots. Smoke on catwalk as well, where we've seen Baby Bay very early on trying to do damage. Baby Bay's pulling out the knives in this one.
Ooh, he's going to updraft over this again, Dan.
Oh, maybe not actually. Looks like he's going to swing around through to spawn. Corey tossing the nades across. Two wars of market. Some good damage. Down to 15 HP. There goes the rocket. And he's going to catch SicK. Finishes him off. And now there's pressure on Sentinels. They've got to gain ground. They go for the attack in B main. The trade through is good for Sentinels, but there is SicK holding it down outside market. And now it's down to ShahZaM. He's got time to try to work this position. They don't know precisely where he is. Looking for that first 1v1. Corey seems to be trained on his position. This will be very difficult for ShahZaM. Looks like he's coming in with a disadvantage unless the timing is favorable, and maybe it is now. He's held long enough.
The recon's coming
Rotation.
on deck, Dan. He's waited long enough for his recon to come in. He's put the seed of doubt in FAZE's mind. He could be anywhere on the map now. He's waited long enough, and you can see FAZE is repositioning. I love how FAZE is playing this. They're sticking together. The in-game leader for Sentinels has a lot to do if he wants the spike.
I have the spike.
Able to grab that one. Can he fade back in a way? He's going to have to take this fight. Marv, laser precision as you would expect from him. Able to finish off ShahZaM. It was a tough one as you highlighted, and it will go the way of FAZE. This is neck and neck right now, Sean. It's great to see where both teams are, finding their strengths and where both teams are faltering and causing one another issue. And it's what I'm liking from FAZE so far is they are reading the movement on the map from Sentinels pretty effectively.
Well, I would say perfectly, right? They started that round with 3 people in the A site. It was I believe Marv, Corey, and Baby Bay like normal. And you could see Baby Bay and Corey both had ults in play on the rotate before Sentinels was even in market. That's incredible by FAZE.
Drone tag comes through. And there's the drone back from FAZE to get that mid info. Everybody hiding from the drones
But Corey
right now.
is Dan. No way!
Oh no, he go for the hole, he just takes the fight straight away. It's a 1-for-1, it's not the worst case ever there for Corey, but you've got to keep what this means for Sentinels. They know they have to move in on the timing. There is a window, but maybe not, because FAZE is actually in the side already, and they're doing a lot of damage. Baby Bay up top, able to dash away, gets the reset, 2 versus 2 now. And there it is, Defender Killjoy, the lockdown's place that's going to block any plant of the spike. But there's a lot of time here. Another reset is here now for Sean. There's a minute to go for Sentinels to figure out what they should be doing.
Yeah, that lockdown, you cannot stay in the site and plant the spike right there. So you can see they're reeling back to the B site. They also saw the turret come out heaven, so not much utility left on this B site, and Sentinels knows that. They're trying to beat Zach here.
Looks like there might be time as well. That's a lot of damage, and that's going to split up ShahZaM from being able to be on site with zombs. He can't really cross this now easily, and the recon will come in soon, so ShahZaM might have to wait and play for that if he can. But they are separated because of those nanoswarms, and that might make a huge difference. But this power burst might present an opportunity. In fact, it's going to have to be now. I don't know where well, now they know where ShahZaM is. Sorry, we'll be alerting the position. Oh, there is the recon trying to use that throwback to success, able to take down one, but Zach able to get the trade. Another very close round.
Baby Bay is everywhere, Dan. He's everywhere.
Before the switch.
This is such a star performance coming out of Baby Bay. because this is a game where I see Tenz operating at star level, right? He's trying to aggress, he's trying to make openings, but so is Baby Bay. And that's the thing, we have such an exciting matchup where both Jets are being hyper aggressive at the start of these rounds. We're getting crazy battles at either the same area of the map if they run into each other, or completely polar opposite areas of the map. It's so insane. Now they're both gonna fight at mid.
Actually, Marv is pressuring mid this time. Baby Bay still that mid pressure himself. Is tagged by the drone again, much like the previous rounds. We're seeing this back and forth for information, and Baby Bay re-aggressing. And he can do this because he has the dash still. So that's so much information that he feels comfortable to get. He's going to walk to tiles. Uh-oh, he's going to be able to punish maybe if he goes to the screen. He's looking for the timing. There's so many players that he's going to have to fall back. That was almost a disaster. But again, the dash keeps him safe.
Dan? What does that do to you if you're on attack? You think this man's in the middle of mid right now. You have to use so much utility to clear this out now. You're terrified. He's being so annoying.
He is really so very annoying. The smoke coming through from Marv. That's going to smoke off B main. Oh, the pick from Marv. And Sentinels right now are stuck. They're frozen in place in time and space because Marv and Baby Bay are creating so much pressure. And Marv is not going to stop. He doesn't ever need help. He's just too damn good. And maybe dapr can present the challenge to the jiggle. Look at that. The dance moves there from dapr to take down Marv. That's what it does take. Something a little bit special. And dapr's got... He's got that in spades, it seems. He takes down one more player, but he's alone now. And this round is just fallen into just a disorganized mess for Sentinels because of the constant aggression from FAZE.
It's unreal, right? It's so unreal. Their aggression is freezing Sentinels in place. And I'm not talking about the zoomy ice in the veins kind of freeze. These guys are literally scared. They're scared in their spawn. There's 20 seconds left, and we're seeing people in like tiles and top mid. I've never seen Sentinels this shook in a match. FAZE is playing so aggressive.
And last time this happened, Sean, I feel like we saw the A's just full rush on A. Just to kind of break that pace, break that momentum up a little bit, and just force the action for Sentinels. And
we're going to get the full rush on A, but we're going to get FAZE doing it because we're in the next half, and these guys aren't slowing down.
You are totally right.
Revealing area.
Yeah, there you go. And there's a three-man setup for Sentinels on the defense there to try to defend this. There goes the hot hands. Split the players up. Baby Bay gets caught by the frenzy. Zombs gonna go down, I think. Does get critted out. Sentinels doing a great job. Tenz, look at him. The sniper from distance with that ghost. Wow. He's not gonna miss any of those. And
no, he's not missing those.
He is activated in this game.
This is so insane. I can feel the comeback, Dan. I can feel it. This is gonna be such an insane series. Tenz coming in hot with the 4K, just crisp, clean aim. It's so easy because he has the bait from the left, the bait from the right. No one's looking straight ahead as they come through the dark cover, and he's just tapping away. Someone with that aim, they're not missing.
We have a really aggressive setup here from FAZE on the Sentinels defensively. In fact, the paranoia went through to Gelato, so maybe FAZE actually think it's an aggression aim main, but now they would know differently. Tenz is forced back on tree. Still know that he's there. He's getting tagged by that recon. And it feels like right now Sentinels and FAZE both know what's going on. It's a battle of just hitting the shot. Tenz has to pull out the ghost. Marv's able to do the damage, but unfortunately for FAZE, they are getting the worst end of the stick on this occasion. And Corey's going to try to run for the hills, but nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Finished off by ShahZaM. And that's a nice defense from Sentinels. I love that setup, Sean, that the paranoia straight away, faking that they're going for A main control when in reality they have a cat set up.
Yeah, that's really cool from Zombs. They're trying to play into the minds of FAZE. You know, when you see that paranoia come through the wall, you would assume that there's one or two guys about to push A main, play aggressively. You would then assume that Cat is probably a little bit weaker, maybe mid's a little bit weaker, but no, it's just a random paranoia coming through the wall. They're playing with the minds of the FAZE players.
Bonus round here for Sentinels. Tenz on that Marshall. I have to say, I'm expecting to see some disgusting rounds from him with this. He gets a tag, the dash away. Marv is down low. Oh, great anticipation from Baby Bay, spamming the angle. He knew Tenz was hungry to re-peek it, and he is denied. He's punished. And that puts Sentinels in a desperate spot here, Sean, in the mid round, because they've completely lost information on mid. And SicK is there to get some jiggles on it, but still, it feels very desperate right now for Sentinels.
Yeah, this is very desperate. I mean, look at the gun differential here on this round already. They find this is in a 5-on-4, 5-on-3. Baby Bay continues his form, just opening up rounds time and time again for this FaZe squad.
Not really a good timing here on this flank for ShahZaM. He's missed the boat on that one. The 3v5 retake with the Spectres. It's going to be rough, but they'll try to get some damage in and then just work it from there. See if there's any place to be made to get that spike defused. Only just now being planted. Everybody on the side here for FaZe on this defense. The trade game is absolutely in favor of them. The Sentinels look to try to get their first swing. There goes the alarm bot. Going to give the game away. It makes it easy for Baby Bay. There's that dash again. No fear at all. He wants to just condition them. You constantly fear that dash forward. And that's going to be the conversion coming in from FaZe.
It's like eating potato chips. I can never get enough. Like, when I see the aggressive dash, I just want more. I want him to get 2 frags and just see it every time. I just want him to get multi-kills so he can dash into the 3rd player. Oh, it's so exciting. Baby Bay is the most exciting player in the world. He has to be.
I don't know if you have this, if you guys say this in the States, but in the UK, what we say is moreish. Something's moreish. You just can't get enough. You just want more. And
I like it. I want moreish.
Jet action is certainly moreish, and there goes the paranoia again, but this time SicK is behind it. But oh, Corey, he's ready to pop up with the satchel and the showstopper, but unfortunately for him, there's no kills to be had. But the showstopper is converted into control on a main, but maybe not, actually. That was pretty bold from Tenz to hold that, but he had the dash to do it.
Sam going into the Odin meta, Dan. We haven't seen this in a minute. Jazz, not the typical Sova. Obviously, he used to play a lot of Jet himself, but when you have Tenz on the team, you got to play the back seat.
And the regroup here towards this A split. Lots of space has been given by Sentinels. So there's a lot of free control around Catwalk and A main to be had, although we say free control, but okay, there's the tag. Actually, no, Tenz was not tagged. He was able to maintain this position. And that's an operator. That's scary. You know that his dash is gone, though. He has the Blaze Storm available as well. The site's given up in favor of just going for a retake here for Sentinels.
Yeah, this next kill is going to be super important for the retake. You have to side the FaZe, though. 5 versus 5 retake, gun advantage.
But there's only 2 players kind of on the site. And so that might be a problem, actually. If ShahZaM gets this kill, there we go. There's nobody to stop this waterfall coming in from rafters. There's dapr, and oh no! Suddenly FaZe are in massive trouble. They had so many players treeing Catwalk, and they are totally out positioned.
One enemy
and now it's just a case of sticking the plot, sticking the defuse, that is, and Sentinels are going to have plenty of time here, just about plenty of time, to get the defuse and win the round. And Sean, they completely gave up the site. They expected, they thought for some reason there'd be so many players coming mid that just never came.
Yeah, and I think that's that anti-CS style, right? But Sentinels, I mean, I mentioned it before the game, they're taking pages out of FaZe's book, right? The way that they approach these retakes with their aggression, they all go through heaven, and dapr just cleans up. I mean, the second kill was super nice. That micro adjustment to the left. FaZe, I mean, they're on the back foot now. They're up 9-7, but they're losing momentum. Baby gonna pull out the daggers this round for sure. Is he gonna find anything in mid?
Oh my god, Baby Bay plus W, let's go. With the blades out. He's still remaining as he looks for that refresh. Couple cloudbursts, just massive presence from Baby Bay in mid. He has instilled so much fear in his opponents right now, and as far as the A side's concerned, it's been given up in favor of having tree control for a retake. And it looks like SicK's going to be investigating very briefly around Catwalk to see what is going on in this timing. And FaZe are going to walk into the A site.
It's free. They've taken the site for free. Corey just satchels in, arrow to heaven. Baby Bay's closed doors with the daggers. If SicK comes through this, he's in big trouble, Dan.
Baby Bay's looking for that reset. He gets it. The kill onto Tenz is so important. A few more players to go here, and there is no fear from this man. He doesn't fear anything. He's just hungry for frags. That's all he cares about. May have to wait a moment longer because he doesn't have to do more here. But as I say that, he just knows where to go, and zombs is finally going to take him down. Bloodthirsty Baby Base put to rest. But there's a lot more to be done by the remainder of Sentinels, and they are unable to find the kills to get back into the site. ShahZaM's going to have to fall back with the operator. Knows he was being held there. Able to take that one down. It's quite the gauntlet here for ShahZaM to survive. They're hunting about 1 bullet left, and the operator, Orcus is going to find him, denying the operator into the next round. And FAZE are starting to look like they have so much forward momentum that it might carry them to a victory here in map 1 unless something changes.
I mean, forward momentum. I feel like Baby Bay is the conductor of a train that's moving at like 1,000,000 miles an hour and accelerating. It just non-stop. It's just, I can't even believe how fast and how much ground he can take on the map and force rotates. And so much so that the A site's just open. Like 2 players are just walking into the A site because of what Baby Bay's doing in mid. It's incredible.
As we'll see some kind of a difference in approach here from Sentinels. Of course, not the best situation on the economy. We have the Bucky out, as you can see on ShahZaM there. Asking, this is a great spot. You can see him tagging there. I think you highlighted this yesterday. You can see when you do these pings, the optimal spot for the right click based on how many meters away you are. And that's a very dangerous angle with the Bucky. You can get a lot done.
Ooh, look at the setup from Cat and mid from ShahZaM and SicK. The second ShahZaM makes contact, you're going to see a flash come through this dark cover, and SicK activated from Catwalk. FAZE isn't going to give it to him. They're going to go back to B here. Or he's going to be activated on a really, really late lurk. He's going to stay A.
Oh, this looks brilliant, actually. They're able to get the kills around Catwalk and mid. Of course, they're going to have a free A site to go to. That's what they're looking to play for. Running the fake here with the lockdown on that B main position. But right now, Sentinels know what's going on. SicK has to turn around because of the jet dash. Zombs! Great double from him. Corey, though, that late look you were talking about, Sean, he's going to have to run to collect the spike. There is time to get the spike, and there's even time to go B if he wants to do it. He has Zach on the other side of the map still. So this is going to be really tough because Zach cannot help him, and dapr knows he's got a timing here. Drop down, and there's the punish. And they have no idea where Zach is.
I don't think Zach has any idea where he is. I think Zach is... I think Zach might be out of the server right now, lagged out. Very unlucky.
Know. Yeah, he's... Oh, there we go, he's back.
He's back.
He's back.
Oh, that's very unfortunate for FAZE right there. That's very unfortunate.
Well,
so Zachary has a bit of a tech issue right there. Obviously, these are the problems we face when we play online games. Everyone playing from home, different internets.
Maybe his mum was calling him on Zoom or something.
Could be. Could be. The tenties could be ready.
Well, 8-10. Sentinels starting to bring things back here, but it doesn't look like any round really feels like, oh, Sentinels, they've figured it out. It feels like every round there's multiple scenarios which Sentinels have to figure out. It's kind of marginal who's going to win them. It's not comfortable, to say the least. Drone comes out. Oh, almost able to punish.
Great Molotov from Zachary. He won B main with that Molotov. So you could see the Sova and the Phoenix give it to him. And that's all he needed to do. He forces 2 people into this B site. The spike is actually over here by A.
Love the cam there, actually. It does get taken down by Raucus, but you can see that it does give some information here to Sentinels on the defense. They're going to play far back positions now. They're feeling the attack towards A. A 2-man setup in mid and market, just in case there's some rotation off of a catwalk play. Which actually, it does actually look like there's rotation off of A now. So after representing that A control, here comes the pressure as well on tree. Oh, that look though, that might trigger Sentinels to figure out what's going on here.
When Baby Bay has this dash though, Dan, I feel like anything is possible. I don't even believe what I see on the scoreboard. I don't believe a 5-on-4. I just believe Baby Bay.
Well, right now it feels like FAZE have the sense that Sentinels know what's going on, so I feel like they're changing their plan here. They wanted to go for that reset through B main, but there it goes.
He's stuck behind a trip right now. He's waiting. There it is. There's the trip.
15 seconds to plant the spike. It's in tiles. Raucus has to just do the 100-meter dash right now to get on the site in time. And they know. That's the TP from Zombs. They know it has to be on this B site or it's just done. And in fact, there is no time. FaZe have outplayed themselves. They haven't left themselves enough time. And that's a big deal, Sean. It's 9-10 now for Sentinels as they only trail 1 round behind.
Yeah, that round looked like it lacked a little bit of direction from FaZe. Previously, we've seen them, be so certain of where they're going to go. It looks like even if they run a fake, they're very convinced and they stick in a pack of 4. That round, Corey fell A main early and they never really recovered from it. It seemed like they were always split apart a little bit more than they typically are. And they look to regroup into this round, but it's actually an eco, Dan. This could end up at 10-10.
Scanning ahead.
Here goes the recon. Destroyed it. Fight, a scuffle over that B main control. Looks like Sentinels will lose control of B main early on. Back is there. Drone is forced to be used. They got to get that info. What is actually happening here? They see the killjoy, so they understand that that's the lurk. And the question is, where is the rest of the team?
Oh, they're going to get spotted by dapr's cam. dapr's cam is going to be holding cow. But look at the smoke from Marved. dapr tags Baby through the smoke.
Pretty big deal. There goes the showstopper for the entry here, Corey. Nice high satchel.
I'm terrified for Zombs right now.
Oh my god! How is Tenz alive after that rocket connected? The ground right next to him. How much more damage can he do as he creeps through the cloud burst, looking for the next fight, and he will get taken out. But SicK is doing so much damage in the meantime, but it might not be enough here because the site's been conceded. And Sentinels will have to play that 2v3 retake. Not sure how far... Oh, the spike, though. They've lost control of the spike phase.
No, Dan.
30 seconds
Stuck.
left.
And they're going to have to force the issue. They don't have
No
time.
util. No util, no time. They just have to take fights.
But that's what they love to do.
Yes, yes. This is exactly where FaZe wants to be, actually.
And here we go, the first swing. Back to the miss. Great good from Baby. The dash is used. The time is of the SEN SicK.
10
SicK
seconds.
is playing the time game as well. This is really smart. Complete reset of position. That element of surprise, that doubt could give him the 1v1 he needs to open this one up to make it doable. Very smart, though, from FaZe, playing 2 players hell here. There's the 1v1. Now SicK's position is known. That element of surprise advantage is gone. He's going to have to go and commit to this. He's low on bullets. He's got to be perfect from this point forward. Spraying through. The reload comes again. Baby Bay, he just had enough. He doesn't want to wait around anymore.
Dan.
Like, okay, we can play these cute little setups, but at a certain point, I'm just going to walk out and kill you.
Stop picking my teammate. Take the fight with me. Baby puts that 1v2 down. I mean, it looked dire for FaZe when that spike was up there in heaven. But we said it. They want fights. They want fights. That's the situation that they live for. That spike being up there with no abilities. And they come through. FaZe up 11-9.
Oh, and we're going to get Tenz on that catwalk peek with the operator. We saw that from Baby Base. That's going to be mid information, although it is now denied because of a dark cover coming from Marv. So FaZe get more control around the mid area of the map now as they also maintain this control. Also using the paranoia to really create a lot of pressure towards B main.
Yeah, I would say look out for Marv's ult this round. He uses it so aggressively. He has it in his back pocket. How is he going to approach this round?
SicK making some steps there. Marv can definitely hear that. Just as you said, maybe they will get a backside TP coming in from Marv. He's going to be able to re-smoke spawn for his team. They want to make it through the choke points. There's the paint shells to deny access from the spawn position as they exit the B main choke point. Zach finds dapr, I think through the smoke actually. And now it's down to ShahZaM. Peeling off one player, unable to do more. SicK's trying to do what he can here, but he's really in a lot of trouble. Tenz finds his way through though to logs. And Baby Bay, he's going out forward, he's got the knives. But he will get taken down. Marved on this lurk.
One enemy remaining.
Finds one onto Tenz. And the stick is coming from SicK, but does he have the time to hold this? He does! Manages to get it before Marv can make his way across. Very, very decisive action from SicK there to just have the confidence to hold that.
Yeah, the firewall lets him get that stick. It lasts so long. It can last the entire defuse. So you can see, even though Marv could have seen him potentially, there's just no opportunity there. Oh my goodness, Sentinels absolutely needed that round. You can see even after winning it, their economy's low. They had no ults that round, but now look, now Tenz has the Blade Storm. SicK has the run it back. ShahZaM's getting closer to the Hunter's Fury. This round means everything for both of these teams.
Tenz looking for it. That's always going in! And he just finds Corey. So much information. SicK with the run it back through B main. All of the extremities in this round dominated by Sentinels, leaving Marv to go aggressive mid. He knows what that means. It should mean mid is free, but dapr was there to defend. And with the aggression from Sentinels, it's given them an insanely strong position. It doesn't look like there's a way back in the round from this point.
I did not know you could dash past a boombot like that, Dan. I'm learning out here. These Smeegs. Oh my god, that was so insane from Tenz, combining with the paranoia. We're in a 5-on-2, and Baby Bay is approaching the A site. The jet battle continues.
Are we going to see the jump knife in the face? That's what Tenz is looking for, but zombs might actually deny him there as he takes the initial engagements. That's not connecting. Baby Bay takes down zombs. Simply too much on the defense, though, coming in from Sentinels. Great round. They popped the Blade Storm and the run it back on both extremities. Usually a team will only push one extremity. And, I mean, they understood exactly how to execute this. When you have players this good, it's just beautiful to watch them in action.
That's insane. He uses that paranoia so perfectly. 400 credit flash, BTW. Comes through the wall. Tenz dashes up, cuts the distance. Oh my goodness. That's a way how to open up a round. But here we have FaZe potentially conceding 12. But when I see the FaZe play these rounds normally, they have some pocket strats. And Marv, I mentioned it earlier. That ult, watch where he sends it. It's not going to be one of these standard spots that you see everyone else use. He might send it, you know, like CT spawn side of B. He might go in CT spawn. He might, I don't know, he might go into grass by garden. He goes in very unconventional spots when he uses his Omen ult. And it almost always works out in these pro games.
And we're going to see a full buy here from FaZe. It's 11-11. Sentinels, I have to say, have done an amazing job fighting back. As you guys can see down below, Baby Bay is 27 for 14. And it's not just that he gets kills. His mere presence and the fear that he instills, the conditioning that he puts onto his opponents is extremely impactful. He is through and through playing a star level game here, and it's going to take a little bit more to get FaZe over the line, but it really feels like they are the underdogs in this series, given how these matches have gone between these two teams in the past. FaZe very much need this map won, and they're not in a great spot.
No, they're not. And Sentinels is approaching this round, it appears like, don't give them a free kill in mid, right? We're just going to play 2 players in the A side. We'll play 3 players over by B. We'll have this cam in mid. And this is good and all, but you're playing with a lack of information. You're definitely playing blind. So you're playing together because the other team has no economy, but they could easily fake you and pull you around the map, and you know, things could get really sketchy. There's the early paranoia B main.
Oh, SicK is going in. He finds a headshot. That's Baby Bay down out of the round early on, and FaZe have no choice. Oh, you talk about the TV from Marv. He goes straight to the tree. He's abusing the rotation that came in with that aggression. And now what happens? He's got 25 HP, and Sentinels have to slow this rotation down. They know he's hiding around the corner somewhere, but SicK with the swing is good for another one.
Wow, that's a big find from SicK. Big find from SicK.
Does Corey understand? Does he just throw something? The pain shells. He's got them. Now, Tenz has everything right now, so he could get aggressive with that. As we've seen Baby Bay for info, Tenz could do the same because he has a dash to get out of jail free card.
Yeah, but this is where the styles differ so much. When you watch, you know, Sentinels, like a CS-based team, they all come from Counter-Strike. They're going to play passive in these 5-on-3 man-up scenarios. But FaZe, they would re-aggress here. That jet would have pushed all the way through A main already if it was Baby Bay.
30 seconds left.
Just a different approach. Sentinels giving FaZe a lot of space to work with right now. They might want to take these guns into the next round, Dan.
It's
I'm
looking
not sure
like
what
it.
they're posturing for. They get Zach his ult. They have these 3 rifles. There's 13 seconds left. There's no way. Yeah, they have
10
no
seconds
time. So
left.
these guys are just going to save these weapons here in attacker spawn. And we're going to go into the last round of the game. And honestly, is this... How many times has Sentinels been up in this game? I mean, it's been a long time, if ever.
Yeah, I
We
don't...
haven't seen this.
I think this is it.
What has happened? We find ourselves on the last round. All of a sudden, Sentinels in the lead.
Yeah, they've done a great job just holding on. Just clinging to life against FaZe.
I mean, just a quick look at the frags. It seems like FaZe has way more frags. But what matters is, you know, when Sentinels wins these grinded out rounds, it's kind of hurting FaZe's economy, and players from FaZe have to save. Oh, but it all comes down to this, Dan.
The ultimate advantage goes to FaZe here because they have the lockdown. There's no ults available for Sentinels, and Sentinels are pretty far away from any of their most important ults. So playing for the lockdown here could be something that FaZe are thinking about, and
You should run.
Sentinels will realize this. So what is the response here from Sentinels? They, of course, see the lockdown. It's no play into A main. 3 players up catwalk now for FaZe. They know that there's a rotation from Sentinels, but they're deciding not to go into the site. So they're abusing the fact that the lockdown pulled rotations to clear out some mid control. As Baby walks up mid with the drone. Now Sentinels are out of position. They've got to work out where do they go, and rotating back to B. It's kind of chaotic here. Baby spots one as they rotate back to spawn, and Sentinels don't know what's going on now.
Oh, that's a lot of info on that jump peak, but can they get in position?
SicK trying to find it against Baby. He's still alive somehow. And they're forced back to the B site, but there goes the spike. It's going back to A. This is brilliant
30
here from
seconds
FaZe.
left.
They pull the rotation to B. They're reselling it. Oh, that's a huge kill from dapr, though. That still keeps Sentinel's presence left alive on the sites. Tenz running around with the Phantom, able to take down Corey. The spike is going to be planted, though. There's still a chance in this one for FaZe. Still a chance to force the overtime here. The Nano Swarm is missed by Zach. That's going to be very frustrating. Rock is here with an attempt to allow his teammates to wallbang through hell to the Raptors positions. Is there love for Zach here? No, there's no tags.
Out of charges.
So much tension now as SicK holds the flank. Finds Baby. 2 players in hell against 4 players. It feels impossible for them. But Raucus picks off the first kill. The spray comes through. Raucus needs to get 2 more to make this happen, but zombs will shut him down. And Sentinels, in the very last round of regulation, take the first map of this best-of-5 series, this grand finals against FaZe, 13-11.
Defenders win.
Wow, we could not ask for a better first map right there. That was insane. The jet play coming